Hello, gamer. Okay, so apparently I already fucking... I don't remember... I cleared this week? I didn't remember clearing this week. Does that mean we only have to fucking do M3? We can just do M3? I did not remember clearing this fucking fight. Okay, cool. P3 Prague. Never read mage. I don't wanna... I don't wanna do that. Then one of us has to be fucking fake melee, and I don't know the fake melee spot. Or not fake melee, I mean, I guess I could do fake melee, but the, what's it called? I'm not complaining about not having to do M2, I just thought I had to fucking... That means I gotta change my title. Because I thought fucking, there. Change that. No, this is Prague still. Because I've not cleared this fight. Up to 10 tags. What do I put on here? Cool. Fantastic. Finally set tags for Twitch. That might be smart. I do it for YouTube, but I haven't done it on Twitch at all. Yeah. Alright, cool. I guess we're gonna fucking look for M7. I can make my own party for this. Just copy that. Hee hee haha. M3 practice. Pure barrier. Melee. Melee. Physical. 1 per job. Average. 745. Recruit. Hooray! Did I do, I don't think I did this week. I did do this week. Okay, cool. Fantastic, I did get my sword. Hooray. So I get YouTube streams, and I'm hey, look at this AI summary that covers 1/3 of the chat. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that, but I also don't watch YouTube streams, so... I mean, the YouTube stream is mainly just there for VODs. That's like the whole fucking reason. It's just so that the VOD is accessible. It's easy to get to. Easy to find. Oh, but I did see the fucking god. What was it? True that. I saw that. I put it in videos. Revival. I feel like I liked Rerun or Replay. They're kind of cheesy, but I like that though. Revival is interesting. Interesting subtitle for it. But I do like it. While we're waiting for this shit though, I have things that I can rank up. I can rank up both of these actually. Well, Mulja, I'm not getting anything further on. Hello, Pixies. New game. Wait, no, new Game Freak game. I did not. Really? Like a not Pokemon Game Freak game? because I would have assumed you would just say fucking new Pokemon game. I was like, fuck, did they reveal that shit already? What is this? I did see Joker Persona 5 is going to be in Sonic Racing. There's also fucking Miku and Steve Minecraft. What the hell? What the helly? God, I'm gonna start fucking saying that shit. People at fucking work say this shit all the time. Beast of reincarnation. Ah! Why would they do that? Princess Mononoke? That's crazy to see Game Freak on something that's not Pokemon. Hey, why does this look so good? Hey, why does this run well? Hey, man. What is this? Oh! Small indie company, Game Freak Pokemon, makes a game that performs? Question mark?
西暦4026年人類は滅亡を待つのみ
This looks sick. Oh. No! 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 It's just like Halo Reach all over again.
風事後エマお前こそが輪廻の獣を滅ぼす刃となる
Yeah, that looks sick. Yeah, I want to play that. That's fucking awesome. Little game company makes a game without Nintendo. Doesn't look and run like dog shit. Crazy. Yeah, no, that looks good. You mean fuck it while we're here. Hold on. P3 re. P4 re, my bad. What the fuck? Ew, I hate advertisements on this fucking platform. We look at this, because we can. It looks so pretty. It looks so good. I love the quiet atmosphere as well. I'm sure they used a ton of assets from 3 to make this. That was fast though. They churned this out quick. There's no release date on it yet, obviously, but goddamn, didn't we just get fucking Persona 3 Reload like last year? Reload did do very well. Oh, of course, your Reload did fantastic. I feel like a lot of the issues that I had with Reload probably will not be present in this because, I mean, there wasn't as much like, I don't know. There's something about 3 that feels a lot more SMT than 4 does. You know what I mean? 4 feels more Persona, right? Than Megami Tensei, just like from the jump. Like more modern Persona than Megami Tensei. 5 remake or P6? It's gonna be P6 next. Like there's no way they're gonna release P5 remake when that game like bro, that game basically just came out. 2017, I think, or 2016. One of those two. I think it was 2017. God, that game came out when the Switch came out. Isn't that crazy? But yeah. The 3 original, 3 FES feels a lot more SMT than like modern Persona. Persona 4 feels a lot more modern Persona, just from the jump. There is some SMT like fucking you know that SMT sauce. You know what I mean? There's a certain flavor, there's a certain sauce, a certain vibe to SMT that Like Persona 4 still has that, but not as much as like 3. And 3 Reload is missing a lot of that sauce. This I feel like is just gonna be definitive P4. Just like no questions asked. I feel like this is gonna be fantastic, and I cannot wait to play this. I have actually been playing on my Switch. On my Switch before I got my Switch too. I've been playing a little bit of like P4 every now and then, P4 Golden, because I have it on there. I think I'm on Risei's dungeon right now. Yeah, that's fun. And shit, I might just fucking, I guess I'm not playing P4 on my Switch anymore. I'm just gonna fucking play. I mean, I guess I could still play it. I've been playing so much fucking Mario Kart though. Oh my god. Mario Kart is so fun. Mario Kart is so fun. It is so fun. I tried out Knockout Tour finally yesterday. I took my Switch 2 to my fucking cousin's house. I tried Knockout Tour. That shit's great. I love that. But there's just something about it. There's something about Mario Kart World. It's so fun. The free roam is cool, but there's not a whole lot to do in the free roam. There's actually some shit that you have to do free roam for to unlock. There's like collectibles. You have to do at least 10 of the little collectible thingies. And then you have to fucking get a trophy on all of the Grand Prix and all of the knockout tours. And then once you do all of that, so there's the P-Switch missions, there's like the Peach medallions, and then there's like the question block panels. And so once you do 10 of each of those, and then you get trophies on all of the Grand Prix and trophies on all of the knockout tours. So you don't have to get first, you just have to get at least third in each of them. Then you'll unlock fucking mirror mode. And that's cool. That feels like some fucking old fucking like game design shit where you like, you know, you go in and fucking unlock some shit. It's so cool. I love that. The game really is something special. For 80 is still a lot. I'm not saying 80's a good price for it, but Johnny get good. Oh no. 80 is still tough for Mario Kart World, but the game is very fun. Like to play the game, unlock content, or just buying more content. Oh, crazy, yeah. I really hope that game gets like a DLC, but it better not be like fucking paid DLC because the game was $80 fucking dollars. What is this? I don't think I've ever come to this specifically. It will be paid. I don't know. The game was 80. It better not be. Or at the very least, bro, just include it with fucking Switch Online. If it's gonna be paid, at least include it with Switch Online, because the people playing Mario Kart have Switch Online. Switch Online is $20 a year. Expansion Pass is $50 a year. But Switch Online base, it's $20 a year. Include it with fucking Switch Online. What they did with Mario Kart 8, yeah, I don't remember if that was included with base or if it was Expansion Pass. I don't remember. I think it was base, but it might be Expansion Pass. They better not put that shit on expansion. You know what? That is a very good way to do it though. Is to make it make it paid. Fuck it. Fuck you. It's $80, but make your DLC paid. Go fuck yourself. I get it. Whatever. But include it with fucking online. Just include it. It was expansion pass. Cringe. But I mean, fuck it, man. Expansion pass is a good way to fucking do like DLC and shit like that. I do eventually want to play what's it called? God, I want to play more Deltarune, but I want to play more fucking 14. I love playing 14. This game is so good. God, I was gonna say something. I think that's a good way to fucking do paid DLC is like fuck, just include it in your fucking online subscription. You're paying that shit anyway. Here you go. You have this, it comes with it. You just get it. But I do want to play Breath of the Wild at some point with the fucking increased visuals and everything. I wanna play that game. I wanna play that game a lot. I just saw the fucking picture you sent me, neutral good. Lawful evil is insane. Neutral evil is also insane. Chaotic evil is ridiculous. Beaver. 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 I do like the little shooting gallery ones, they're fun. Man, I gotta read Pixie bullshit for like 20 minutes after this. It's ridiculous. I don't think the rank 7s give you an extra set of quests to do. So I think I'm fine to just do both this and the Kern. Or the Kitari, as they're called in Shadowbringers. Bum, 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 ba, ba. I love this fucking theme, it's so good. Whoever did the fucking vocals for this track as well, my lord. I like how fucking gravelly their voice is. It's so good. I love that track. That is probably one of my favorite mounts just because it plays that fucking song. The only issue with the fucking... with the trial themes is that they have their little fucking pre-battle fucking theme. Or pre-phase transition. And then you listen to the phase transition for like 30 seconds at best. What are you gonna get a true emote and better TTV? Huh? What do you mean? Oh, oh! Can I not just do true? I thought I had that. Hold on. Oh, you know what? It's because we have fucking this one. Where is it? Where is he? True. I mean, I could probably get one for 7 TV. I'm sure I can find it. Let me just look for like 2 fucking seconds. Why am I not signed into 7 TV? Oh? Strange. True. Oh, there it is. Right there. I'd have to get rid of an emote on 7 TV. I'm not sure what to get rid of. Is this running better? Did they fix this fucking website? All right, what are we getting rid of? What are we getting rid of for true? I don't think anyone uses Pug Please. No one uses that guy. I very rarely see that. I think I have it because it was a one of like the top ones. There's a lot of emotes on here that are like good. No one uses this. No one uses explaining. I'll get rid of that. True. Fantastic. Rescue time. there's a lot of them that are like I like, but they're like fucking niche and no one's ever gonna fucking type them out. I like Maging Way. Maging Way's funny. Just Mage. Mage is good. I like him. Where's Joel Lines? I know I have Joel Lines. Quota Walk. God, we haven't played fucking Lethal Company in so long. Lethal Company's fun. I like Lethal Company. Bulge. The frame rate on this is crazy. Caught in 4K. I don't remember why we added this one. Muted. Have you even done any, like, actual reading yet? Oh, that's a good one. Hog. Anyway. What else was revealed recently that's, like, cool as hell? I like, Marvel Tokon. I probably won't play it, but I like Marvel Tokon. It's cool. But I'm not a fighting game player like that. New Scott Pilgrim game. I did not play the first Scott Pilgrim game, but I do like Scott Pilgrim. Alright, let's read Pixie shit. Better ask beavers. Something something dream. Oh. That's done already. Hello. As the heart bids. Cliff, I feel so sleepy. This is the effect of Onlad's spell. Given that they tried to plant a nightmare in you, it's little wonder you should feel drowsy. If you're just so strong, why don't you just sleep? Not in your life. If I have a nightmare, you'll come and suck on me. Crazy. If you're not tormented by an unfulfilled need, you shouldn't be plagued by nightmares. But in the event that you were, yes, I would suck on you. Terrible. I don't like this quest line. I'm never gonna sleep again. Never, ever. If you say so, now then, may I suggest we inspect Lee Meg for anomalies? And while we're there, perhaps we can look in on the little girl in Slitherbow. Lee Meg. Bum, 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 bum. I can't use my mount here, it's terrible. Eventually I'm gonna have to start doing the Endwalker tribals, and that's gonna be... Well, at least the one in the final zone is gonna be tough. It's not gonna be hard, but you know, it's in the final zone, so... I had a feeling we would meet again ere long. I take you've not had nightmares since. All is well with you, little one? Yes, thank you. Not the fear of failure no longer consumes me. A pall has lifted from my heart. I feel happier than I have in a long time. That's wonderful to hear. Now tell me, did you meet Onlad, a pale pixie, in your dreams? Only briefly, but that was enough for me to see their torment. Theirs is a lonely soul, one which draws powerful emotions to it. And though I only caught fragments in the deepest depths of their heart, I glimpsed this realm, and glimpsed you, Tierbeck. What? Me? Feeling sorry for Onlad, I befriended them, but I ended up being caught in that nightmare. Oh, I'm sorry, but I must go. My mother is calling. I love Shadowbringer's music, it's so good. This shit is heat. Onlad might have spurned me, but I won't give up. I want to become their friend, I truly do. I feel their loneliness so very keenly, and I think it's because of all the mortal hearts I've glimpsed, together with you and Ezel. I don't know why, but when I think about Onlad, my chest tightens up. Am I being strange? And if I were, would you still stand by me? Or would you run for the hills? Eccentric or no. Here, here, we've come this far together. We're with you to the very end. Thank you, Fliff, Ezel. With that settled, let's discuss our next course of action. Now, you said that the 5th gate didn't exist prior to the nightmares. Yes, we fashioned only 4. Someone else must have created the 5th. Someone as skilled manipulating dreams as me. This is problematic indeed. Up until now, we lifted the seals by vanquishing the nightmares in the regions beyond the gates. This time, however, we do not know where the gate leads. Hold on now. If Onlad was in Lee Meg, does that mean... the likelihood is passing high. The place is Ilmeg, and the fact that the gate is sealed means an individual already exists who is the source of the nightmares. Someone here in the Fairy Kingdom, who is constantly plagued by terrible dreams. Can't imagine anyone more likely than Onlad himself. So we help Unlod like we help the children. Free them from the nightmare that's... can't fight it anymore. They're dead. It was only a question of when. Let's leave Tierbeck to rest for now and do what we can in the meantime. If we are to help Unlod, it is essential that we understand them. To that end, I suggest we learn all that we can of the previous Titania by speaking with the Fey folk. Let's split up for this task and reconvene here afterwards. God, I had something I was gonna say. I don't remember what the fuck it was, though. Can I go down the slide? Yippee! Alright, that's fun. Thank God that works. No, I had something on my mind. I don't remember what it was. It's gone. It's long gone. Oh, have you done the Sorrow of Werlet? The trial quest line for Shadowbringers? The trial series in Shadowbringers is so good. Oh wait, not yet. The old Titania, of course, how could we forget? They protected us from sin eaters, and we're forever grateful. They remember them before they became king. They weren't so different from the rest of us. Aye, they liked making mischief, drinking milk, rollicking in dreams, all the usual pixie pleasures. Must have been hard for them, alone inside that castle. But enough about that. Play with me, play with me. It isn't fair that Tierbeck gets to spend all that time with you. Goodbye. Oh, the visual is so cool. Okay, I could have teleported here. Lala Jewel. Curious about the previous Titania, you say? Of course, I should be glad to tell you what I know. When they became a sin eater, it was with great sorrow that we resolved to seal them away inside Liagia. Tierbeck opposed the decision to the last. I cannot claim to know the heart of a pixie, but if I were Titania, I would have liked nothing more than to be praised, to be remembered. Now then, if I may ask, are you not being subjected to mischief? For your own good, I advise getting too intimate with the pixies. Hello, Anil. How are you, sir? Did you open your box, or are you doing that tomorrow? And is it a play booster box, or is it a collector booster? Tuesday? Okay. I think I work Tuesday, but I have Monday off. Collector booster? Ooh. Yeah, I did not actually get to do my fucking pre-release night because we got there and that shit was sold out until Sunday, and I worked today because I didn't think I would need to request today off. So, but I did get my Scions and Spellcraft fucking pre-con, which was $100 fucking dollars. This bitch was expensive. Oh, and in my this shit is fun though. I also got the Final Fantasy 3 fucking card sleeves. These are nice. These fucking like official Magic the Gathering fucking card sleeves are so nice. They slide so well. They don't do the thing that the fucking the Dragon Shield ones do, where like, you know, you fucking put them in there and they're full of fucking air, and you have to like compress them down for however fucking long. Also, I like all the fucking tokens. I got my wizard. I got my man. Wow. I like all the tokens. It's very nice. I did get one like regular booster. I'm not sure where those cards ended up, actually. Those cards are somewhere. And then for my what's it called? My collector booster fucking preview pack, my promo pack. The two cards I got were just extended arts. I got the Heli Trooper, and then I got Alizé Leveilleur. They're both just extended arts, which, I mean, alright, it's fine. But Alizé is in this this one, so I just replaced the regular Alizé with the extended art. So I have the regular right here. Treated an employee card they needed. Treated an employee a card they needed that was worth $20. Nice. For what? What did you get? You get to pick up a copy of Limit Break for employee pricing. Oh, that's sick. Okay, cool. Bro, one of my favorite fucking cards in here. God, I gotta search through 100 fucking cards to find this. But it's, God, I'll find it. I don't remember what it's called, but it's cool. And bro, these slides so nice. Oh, and I love fucking, bro, I got Good King. This one just comes with it. Good King Mog. So what he does is, when you summon him, he gets 2 white Moogle creature tokens with lifelink. And then whenever you cast, and then his next fucking, his next saga is whenever you would cast a non-creature spell this turn, create a token that's a copy of a non-saga token you control. So that's for this first, there's the second and the third saga. And then the fourth is put 2 +1/+1 counters on each other Moogle you control. So you fucking summon him, you make 2 Moogles, and then you fucking cast your non-creature spells, and you fucking make a shit ton more Moogles, and you do that again, and then you fucking, they're all, they become fucking 3/4s. Oh, here it is. It was literally the next card, actually, I didn't even notice. It's Champions from Beyond. When this enchantment enters, create X 1/1 colorless hero creature tokens. So it's X and 2 white, and then it has Light Party, which whenever you attack with 4 or more creatures, scry 2, then draw a card, and Full Party, whenever you attack with 8 or more creatures, those creatures get +4/+4 until end of turn. That's fun. I really, this card for 14 is fantastic. I like that one a lot. But oh my god, these fucking sleeves. These sleeves are so nice. I love these fucking sleeves. Honestly, I don't know if I can go back. I don't know if I can go back to just getting Dragon Shield sleeves. I might have to get, like, official Magic the Gathering sleeves for Kastla. Now, these might be fucking... It might also be because they're picture sleeves, but I'm not sure. It might be because they're picture sleeves. It might be because they're Magic the Gathering sleeves. I don't know. But I kind of want to get, like, official fucking Magic sleeves for Kastla. Because these are really nice. How Switch? Switch is great. Thunderlord
1738 just resubscribed
Hello.
for 36 months. How
Oh my god,
Switch?
the fucking confetti. I love that. The emo confetti's crazy. Not the Among Us gay sex. Oh no, do you see it? There he goes. Switch is great. I love my Switch. Mario Kart is so fun. Mario Kart is so fun. Worth 80? No. But Mario Kart is so fun. It is so enjoyable. That shit is fantastic. Very happy with my new Switch. Incredibly happy with it. $450 for the console? That's a good price. That is fair, valid price point. That's not an issue. People were thinking it was going to be up fucking $400 anyway. That shit was not a problem. $80 Mario Kart's kind of rough, but the game is so fun. 4-year badge at 3-year dot. Whoa? Crazy. You got the 4-year badge? What? 3-year subscriber. 36 months. Oh, I think that's just the 3-year badge. What are you talking about? Ose Sigun. You wish to know about our previous monarch? As I recall, before their ascension, they were exceptional at wielding the power of nature. Oh, and they were seldom seen without their bosom friend, a pixie of pink. A tragic manner of their downfall is a source of immeasurable pain for us. Never will we forget their sacrifice. Payment for the information? No, that will not be necessary. If anything, we are the ones who owe you thanks for setting our monarch free. Okay, goodbye. Hold up. What do you mean, hold up? Who are we talking about? I'm not waiting for nothing. Beef, have you played Magic? Are you a Magic the Gathering nerd? You had a Twitch. Not Magic enjoyer? Cringe. You should play Magic. It's kind of fun. And they just released the fucking Final Fantasy set, which is really expensive. Which I should have expected it to be really fucking expensive, but this shit is really expensive. But yeah, I got this. I got one play booster pack, and then I got my sleeves, and then that's all I got. But very good. I played one game of this already with Cruz, and very fun deck. I do like it a lot. I do very much so enjoy it. I like Y'shtola is a fun commander, and then G'raha Tia is really fun as well. They work really well together, but I mean, obviously they're fucking designed to. I really like G'raha Tia's effect though. It's fun. There you are, Fliff. What were you able to learn about Titania? Understand card games? That's fair. Want to test it against a homebrew deck? Candyland isn't a card game. What? That's a board game. That's different. You fool. Ah, you went around prying while I slept? And people complain that Pixie have no propriety. Dear Beck, you're awake. But to know that everyone still remembers my friend, still remembers their sacrifice, makes me happier than I can say. Displaying the two of you were the closest of friends. All the Fae folk with whom I spoke attested to that. With my obsession for dreams, I was considered strange, even among pixie kind. No one wanted anything to do with me. They accepted me as I was. Without them, I would have been all alone, like Anlad. I see now. Anlad. They're the pixie I used to be. Like me, all they need is for someone to accept them as they are. I see. Self-actualization. I believe my master called this need, and I dare say it will provide us with a clue to unsealing the final gate. Doesn't matter whose soul Anlad was born from, doesn't matter whose ether they inherited, they're a pixie like the rest of us. As a fellow pixie, I can't let them suffer anymore. Can't let them stay in that dark, lonely place. What's more, I can't help but feel that my friend was the one who guided them to me. They loved everyone, they did. No one should be alone, I can almost hear them say. They reached their hand out to me once upon a time. Now it's my turn to reach out mine to Anlad. Come, let's go to Lee Meg and find Anlad. If we have to, we'll pound on the gate until they come out. Hooray! But, game is honestly really simple. Oh, what the fuck did he say? T-Back, thanks heavens you're here. There's trouble in Lee Meg. Terrible trouble. What is it? Can't say for certain, but there's a power welling up within. A terrible power. What? Could it be Anlad? Going inside. If it's Anlad, I'm the only one who can stop them. Now wait just a... Confound it, I'm going with you. Okay, goodbye. Ooh. If you go too, there's no guarantee you'll come out alive. Please, go anyway. Go and help to your back. Hooray! Oh, what? I can't do this in Party Finder? What the f... Alright, I'll be back. Okay. Alright, man. What the fuck? God, I would love to join them, but I don't want to do melee spots. Even though, honestly, melee spots is probably really easy. That's really lame that I can't do that in Party Finder. What the fuck? Alright, let's go to fucking the other one. What have you been up to, Thunderlord? It's been a minute since I've seen you. Seen the deal. I've done this. Spreading the word. I've done this. Cartridge fired. I've done this. Playing Helldivers again? Nice. How's that been? Having customizations, so fun grinding something again. Okay, nice. That's cool. What kind of customizations are there? Scopes, grip paint. Interesting. Oh, scopes, grips, paint. Okay, I see. Cool. Nice. That's fun. I love customization. Customization is always nice to have. How close are you finishing this tier? I need to fucking finish this goddamn fight. I'm halfway through it. I have to finish 7 and 8. I'm like halfway through 7, but I also haven't been on as much, especially this week. This week I've been busy with a lot of other shit. Pretty sure this is just better. Interesting. Wrong one. Yeah, M6 took fucking forever to clear. Just because ad phase, man. Ad phase is terrible. How many books do I have? I think I've cleared it twice. Ah, I have 3 of these. Okay. So 3 weeks. I guess this is week 3. That makes sense. I don't know how many books it costs to get the hat, but I think that's all I need from that fight is the hat. Oh god, there's so many. They all have casters already. Hey. Hungry. There they are. The rats. They've already been here for a fucking hour? That's crazy. Gotten absolutely nothing done. Never exploded. I've done that already. I've done all of these. There. It's fine. God, I'm tired. I've got 2 hours before I have to fucking leave. I would like to get at least some fucking frog in. Yeah, it'll work. Yeah, I start at 5, so I have to leave at like 4. Yeah. Let's just join that. Come on. Oh. Probably a better way I could have gone. Instead of around like that. He makes me tired. Fucking music, man. Goddamn. I have never exploded. Thousand, that's it. Goddamn. Kitari Serpent. Scree? The great serpent lets out a high-pitched squeal. It appears to be feeling anxious about something. Speak with your Katol and see how the excavation effort fares. Welcome back. The stop was feeling more comfortable than ever, thanks to all those helpful supplies you and our friends from Slitterbow brought to us. Father and I have also gone diving in the depths below to some 20 times now, and you'll believe what all we found. Indeed, my boy, perhaps the most important discovery of all was that of the relics and records confirming the interpretation of history engraved on the newly restored third stela. During the Age of Famine, the catfish people were driven from the forest by our ancestors, who sought to protect the fishing grounds that were their most important source of nourishment. After this, no records or remnants of them were found in any of the lands ruled by the Ronket Empire. While it is possible that survivors and their descendants lived on the outside of Norvrant, it is all but impossible they could have survived the Flood of Light. Thus, we can safely say their race is essentially extinct. Poor catfish people, I would have shared my food with you. At any rate, we have explored all there is to explore in the third stratum, meaning that it is time we ventured further below. Unfortunately, we find ourselves in a bit of a bind. My most trusted scout, Tuarl Manol, has yet to make a full recovery from her ailment. On the contrary, others here in the Stopple have been suffering from similarly unpleasant symptoms, even those who did not accompany Tuarl in her expedition below. Must I say, I find myself at quite a loss. Might you be so kind as to accompany me as I look into the matter, Fliff? Oh, Thunderlord, did you see, Persona 4 Remake got announced today? Even though we kind of knew about it already, but officially announced today? A little teaser trailer. Tuaro was on the verge of making a full recovery when her condition took a sudden turn for the worse, and it pains me to say she's not the only one so afflicted. The symptoms were mild at first, but in no time their fevers flared up. The pain and dizziness so severe they cannot even rise to their feet. The medicine the Master Quinfort brought from Fanoff has served to ease their discomfort somewhat. But with more of us being stricken by the day, and the conditions ever worsening, I fear it will not be long till we exhaust our supply. I'm loath to impose upon your generosity once more, but might you be willing to go back and procure another batch from our friends? Surely they will take pity on our plight. Forgive me for not being able to travel with you, Flip. I must stay here and help my father tend to the sick. Dang. Oh, this is right here. Where the fuck? Oh, here we go. Hello, Lanil. This is most distressing news. Rest assured that we will not stand idly by as our Kitari friends suffer. If our remedies may serve them well, I'm happy to provide you with as much as you need. That said, to tell the truth, a similar malady to the one of which you speak has come to Fanoff as well. But only a few have taken ill thus far. I must say this does not bode well. Now that you mention it, a traveling merchant from Slitherbow who sojourned here just a few days ago had a similar tale to tell. Whatever this affliction it is, I fear it seems to be spreading. Kitari, Vis, and Humes alike, all stricken by a mysterious plague that spreads in the blink of an eye. In all the years I have lived, never have I heard of such a thing. I hope I am mistaken, but my instincts tell me this is no common chill. I fear that the medicine I gave you will offer little more than a momentary reprieve from the pain. Do not say such things, Master Lanil. This lack of confidence ill befits you. Though it pains me, I suppose there's little we can do but ease the suffering as best we can until we determine what has caused this. Pray deliver the medicine to young Jakuril and the ailing Kitari. Should our efforts to find a cure bear fruit, we shall send word at once. God, I don't know why I'm yawning so fucking much, man. I'm so tired. I love Jakuril. Cliff, did you bring the medicine from Fanoff? Yeah, I agree. Fuck, I don't know what he said. No. Thank you. Your benevolence knows no bounds, but just look, whatever am I to do? Not long after you left us, Father suffered a terrible coughing fit. He's not gotten out of bed since. One by one, the others have joined in. Father believes there's a chance we brought some ancient pox back with us from the ruins beneath the Stoppel, or that we ourselves have spread this disease in traveling to these parts from our former home. But as for the truth, we cannot. My friends, are you all here? I bring most grievous tidings from Slitherbow. It's Valen. He's taken ill with the plague. Dang. He exercised the utmost caution when tending to the poor Tuarl, but to no avail, for the disease has stricken him too, and with great vengeance. Master Valen, too. Indeed, I fear there is none other than he who, albeit unwittingly, carried the pox back to Slitherbow. Is it true that the Vis of Fanoff, too, suffer this frightful affliction? A great plague threatening to claim the lives of all who call the Great Wood home. I shudder at the thought. We have no choice. From today, all Kitari who still stand will devote every waking moment to investigating the disease. Yes, in Father's name, I hereby suspend the ex-vacation effort and... Scream! He didn't like that very much. The Great Serpent, it speaks! My gods, ancient and true. Put away not your shovels and spades, young Jakuril. The excavation must go on, for verily, so spake the divine protector of Ronka. Aye, many a prayer have I offered to the Great Serpent on behalf of the ailing, and today my prayers have been heard. Through me, Dottel's own blood, the divine protector, shall lead you to a cure for this frightful plague. Trust in it, in me, and the suffering of our peoples will soon come to an end. Scream! Master Quinford, oh great serpent of Ronka, of course you speak true. If Father is right and we Kitari are responsible for the spread of the disease, then the answers we seek might yet be found along with the undiscovered Stella. After all, if this is indeed some ancient pox, it stands to reason that our forefathers left behind some record of it, a record that may very well shed light upon its cause and its cure. With poor Father bedridden, it falls to me to carry on the dig. I will find the Stella and save our people, even if I must do it alone. Your bravery is most admirable, young Chakirl, and yet, even with the Divine Protector watching over you, are the tunnels not too dangerous for a child? I am no child, Master Quinford. I have lived 3 whole years, and in just these recent days have accompanied Father into the depths time and time and again. No one is better prepared to search for the Stella than me. He's just a baby. Thank you, Fliff. A vote of confidence from you means all the world to me. Mark my words, I will get to the bottom of this. Such courageous words, spoken from one so young. Chakirl Katol, you truly are a shining example for all your people. Were it not for your dear father, Fliff and I will see that he wants for nothing. While you're exploring down... Fuck. I'm just gonna restart that one. Were it not for your dear father, Fliff and I will see that he wants for nothing while you're exploring down below. Go in safety and know that we pray for your success. It is not simply for the future of my fellow Kitari that I must find the next Stella. It is for Father, for Valen, for the beasts who suffer in Fanaf, for all those who call Raktika home. I must succeed. Let the X-Vacation begin! There he goes, little man, on a journey for his people. Sometime later... Where's the serpent? What happened to him? Chakirl Katol has safely returned from his exploration of the tunnels. The serpent is nowhere to be seen. You returned, my young friend. Thanks be to the great serp... What's this? Do mine eyes deceive me? You return alone. Indeed, on all our previous X-Vacations, an avatar of the Great Serpent, clad in a suit of armor, arrived to welcome Father and I to the Stella's resting place. This time, there was none to be found. Inconceivable, the Great Serpent forsaking a descendant of Ronka in their time of need. Indubitably, the Divine Protector moves in mysterious ways. But worry not, my friends, for I was able to locate the 4th Stella myself, and, thanks be to the Divine Protector, there was barely a scratch or scrape on it. Yes, using the tools and techniques you have supplied to us, I do believe you will be able to raise it to the surface in pristine condition. Remarkable. Truly, you are a paragon of Ronkan industriousness and ingenuity. Now do tell, did the stone provide any new insights that might help us fend off the plague? Oh, Master Quinford, you'll see for yourself once you raise it to the surface. Let me tell you what I saw with my own eyes. Pictured providently in the center was none other than the Great Serpent itself. Atop its head sat a gloriously large and fluffy green mass. Before the serpent, a man in Ronkan garb raised his hands in sheer jubilation. Glorious! This incontrovertible proof that the Divine Protector guided our ancestors to enlightenment, just as it guides us today. Sadly, Father is in no condition to share with us his thoughts on the carvings, but no matter. With the Stella in immaculate condition, I'm confident in my... Interpretation is the correct one. Yes, there can be no doubting it. With a mighty scree, the Great Serpent did bestow upon the Ronkan people a giant tuft of grass green fluff, which cured them of a dreadful pox. No doubt it is to guide us to this very knowledge, the cure that would save our people, that the Great Serpent appeared before me. Glory be to the scree. Truly, the Great Serpent works in mysterious ways. There can be no doubting that what happened here today was none other than a divine miracle. If I may be so bold as to expand upon your insight, young girl, I believe I can identify precisely that miraculous object which the serpent did carry on his blessed pate. What? Pate. His blessed pate. Verily, this can be none other than the greatest blessing of Raktika, Ronkin moss, which grows so verdant and lush in our forest home. If I recall from my studies, Ronkin moss can be harvested from numerous sources, but in particular certain species of tree found in the husk, upon which it grows in great abundance. Glyph, Halai of Ronka, you have my word that this is the last time I'll impose upon you. Might you be so kind as to go forth in search of the moss that will save my people? Splendid! And I, young girl, will make for Fanoff. The Vis will doubtless have insight to share on how to brew the moss into a proper elixir. I am deeply obliged to you, my friends. I will tend to father and pray that his condition is not worsened in the meantime, until we meet again. I gotta catch myself every fucking time I get to one of his fucked up pronunciations, because my brain just wants to pronounce it correctly. Okay, this far. So many. Oof. Foggy Park. Ugh. God damn. I don't know why I'm so tired. Man, I'm not ready to go back to work tonight. I'm so exhausted. Now I have to work. It's terrible. Did you find the moss, friend? Oh, please say you did. Foggy Bark. Splendid! Splendiferous! Why, it looks as if it did on the Stella. Must prepare the medicine at once. Dang. Really, I should just say fucking DD Prog. Following the method illustrated by the carvings on the fourth stela, the stewards brewed an elixir from the Ronkin moss and distributed it to their ailing friends. Before long, the symptoms eased, and a brighter mood returned to the stopple. No longer lacking for manpower, Chikirl Katol and his friends built a workshop where the medicine could be produced in large quantities, to be distributed across the Great Wood. Sometime later. Wow. Reports have it that our friends in Slitterbow and Fanoff are well on their way to making a complete recovery. All of Raktika truly is in your debt, Fliff. I have no words to express my gratitude. You have my grad attitude as well, Fliff. We must not forget the great serpent who guides us to the cure. Speaking of which, where did it go? I didn't realize that it was talking from the adult, not the child. It is not our place to question the workings of the divine, my boy. No doubt it felt its role here was done. I returned to a place where only the gods know. Does that mean I'll never see it again? Scree! Did I hear what I just think I heard? The serpent returns to us. Or perhaps he was watching over us from behind the stela all along. Doubtless so, Chikirl. Indeed, the great serpent truly does work in mysterious ways. And so it was the Kitari reclaimed the history and knowledge of their forefathers, and in so doing, played their role in returning peace to the Great Wood, just as foreseen by a certain prognosticating priest. All was according to the Great Serpent's plan. Or was it? Tree? Ridiculous. Ah, Fliff, I cannot thank you enough for all you have done on behalf of my boy. No, on behalf of all the stewards. You will be pleased to know that we have succeeded in producing the mossy brew in large quantities. Any fears of a plague sweeping through the Great Wood are well behind us. Did you ever find out what caused the disease, Father? It is difficult to say for certain, but I do have a theory. Plants, blossoms, and trees abound in the Great Wood, all possessing their own seeds and spores, some of which can be quite poisonous. Lesser poisons exist as well. In that case, one might build up an immunity if one lives for long enough in their presence. At the same time, different areas of the wood are home to different flora, each bearing their own poisons. And so, living for 100 years far away from this place, you say we have a different innuity than our friends in Slitherboat and Fanoff? Precisely, my boy. More precisely, we carry an element of the poison within us, and it is this which protects us from their harmful effects. The downside of this, of course, is quite clear. When these poisons are carried to a new place where others are not accustomed to them, the self-same thing that protects us from their effects can have harmful effects on others, just as the poisons of our own bodies are unaccustomed to can harm us. So the sickness, it was all our fault for coming here? Perhaps, and perhaps not. You're not the only ones who traveled here when the path through the ravel was opened. We Kitari, the creatures of the forest we saw on our way, doubtless the spread of the pox was inevitable. And besides, in coming here, we have rediscovered a powerful elixir fashioned by our forefathers, one that we might use to prevent any further outbreak of the disease among those who call the Great Wood home. Looking back, I suspect that matters such as these were a source of great consternation in the days of the Empire, when the peoples moved about the Great Wood often and in droves. No doubt this is why it was the Ronkins who discovered the cure, with the guidance of their divine protector, of course. The same divine protector who remembers well the events of those days, and who led us back to the remedy it had shared with our forefathers so many years ago. Interesting. He said it correctly. That's odd. I thought that was weird. The fourth stela has been reclaimed, and with it another piece of our heritage, and yet the Kitari did not do this alone. You, Ally of Ronka, your friends Quinfort and Valen, our loyal allies among the Vis, all played a part in making this day happen. Given our people's mutual histories, it is perhaps fitting, wouldn't you say, Chikirl? Intuitively, As long last, I understand how the people must have felt in the days of Ronka, when our peoples cooperated and lived together in a great civilization. The wisdom of our forefathers has saved us today. We may not rest easy. Must continue to learn and record our experiences, that our own wisdom might serve those who follow in our footsteps. There is still much that I would study as well. Pray come back to visit us, my friends. I would be happy to share with you all the wonderful things I'm sure to learn. After all, while the serpent with the hat is gone off somewhere, the helmeted one remains with us. Surely it is a sign that there is still much to explore in the tunnels below. After all, why would it remain with us if there were not additional pathways and passages through which it seeks to guide us? Oh, I can hardly wait to see what may yet be unearthed. Hooray. Alright, well, if there's no one in my party, I guess that means I can fucking finish the other one. That's really annoying, though. That fucking hour and a half? Nothing? Crazy. History's no mystery. Ronkin flute, thank you. The Great Vessel of Ronka. Yeah, fuck that. That's ridiculous. Alright, let's go finish the pixies. The worst part about Party Finder, bro, especially this late in the week, oh my god, on Sunday. Oh, no, my precious Lee Meg. Unlad's power is running rampant. By questioning their own existence, they are causing their essence to unravel. Lee Meg along with it. If this realm collapses, there's no telling how the minds of those whose dreams are connected to it will be affected. Yet one thing is all but certain, Anlad himself will disappear. No, they're my friend. I can't let that happen. Please help Anlad. Or please help me help Anlad. There he goes. Joker, Final Fantasy XIV. When I was thirsty, no one gave me anything to drink. When I wanted to play, they drove me away. I just wanted a friend, wanted someone to tell me that I did well, but everyone treats me like a plague. I shouldn't have been born. Oh no. I think that all of this came from Anlad's heart. Wow. Come on, we have to hurry and find them. I'm surprised there's like a whole thing. It's Miss. It's a nightmare that plagued one of the children. Oh. Oh. This gloomy aura. Over there, it's Anlad. Oh, sure, I'd set a keybind to that. Nice. Yeah, it's brighter. Hooray. Do 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 do. Where am I supposed to go? Over here? Oh, boy. Get out of my head! Ah! Nightmare from Raktika. This way. Oh. Lad, it's all right. We're fighting with you. It's no use. I'm no use. Destrudo. Yes, yes, embrace yourself, doubt, your fear, your hatred. This wretched world has given you naught but torment. You will reward them in kind. Give them their deepest, darkest nightmares. Crazy. This is cool. I was expecting like an actual fucking thing with this. Oh hell. Dead as hell. That was a fun little fight. I liked that. Nightmares are fading. We did it. Hooray! Yippee! Oof. Silly pixie, don't lose control like that ever again. That nightmare of yours was no joke. My nightmare? Yes, yours, and it caused a great deal of trouble. I'm sorry. All well and good to apologize, but don't you think you have something else to say to Fliff? He's the one who vanquished your nightmare. I was dreaming that I was imprisoned alone inside a great castle. So lonely and scared. It was so terribly silent. I felt as though I was losing myself. But you came, Fliff. You came and freed me. Thank you. It was harder the first time. Bum, bum, bum. Oh god, hold on. Turn that back off. Or turn that back on, I mean. So, and lad, now that your nightmare is gone, we can make lots and lots of fun dreams together. But I don't know how to make fun dreams. I'm afraid I'll only make more nightmares. Look, it's true that you're a little different from the rest of us. It's true you have a few things to learn. There's no need to rush. Just do what you think feels right, and all will be well. Even if you do end up creating a nightmare, there's no need to fret, as I'll here will make short work of it. Just so, I only ask that you don't keep the dreamer for yourself. And if that happens, we'll just fix up the nightmare, add a pinch of pixie magic to make it fun again. Did you know, lad, like a rainbow that appears after the storm, no dream is more beautiful than the one you see after conquering a nightmare. So I want you to fly tall, because you're one of us, a proud pixie of Ilmeg. That's right. Rain, hail, or shine, the kingdom of rainbows is your home. Here, you can always be yourself. I can be myself. Hooray. My heart swells with song. I can't help but want to dance. Hooray. Pixies or whatever. Yes, yes, that's the way. Do as your heart bids you and dance. Dance with me. Okay. Ooh, big tree. I like the big tree. Big tree's good. Good heavens, it's beautiful. See, young lad? I knew you had it in you. This is what it means to have fun. I never imagined it would feel so amazing. Wow. Come, Fliff, come and play with us. I'm alright, I gotta get back to Party Finder. By freeing Unlad from their nightmares, you and yours have reclaimed all the dreams in Norvrant. Forever young and carefree, the pixies shall rollick with their guests in Lee Meg, this night and all the nights to come. Wahoo. You see all this, Fliff? This is our precious Lee Meg, and if it weren't for you, it wouldn't still be here. Neither would this hopelessly silly pixie. Am I silly? Oh yes, you're the silliest and dearest of all. Gay little pixies. I must say, when they behave thus, pixies can be quite adorable. From here on, Fliff, I'll continue watching over Lee Meg with my friends. We'll revel and rollick and make sure the garden is always filled with fun. And different though our kinds may be, I count you among the very best of friends. So please, come and visit us often and play with us. Why don't we turn him into a leafman? That way he can stay with us forever. That's fucked up. Lad, if there's one thing you must never do, it's lay a hand on Fliff. Alright, if you say so. Right, I should assure everyone outside that all is well again. Let's return to leisurely run for now. However the fuck you pronounce that. Goodbye. Told the other pixies about everything. They understand now that Onlad isn't a danger, and welcome them as one of us. It's simple like that with our kind. And though we've restored Limeg to its full splendor, it doesn't mean our work is done. We need to ensure the realm is always beautiful and filled with fun, and for this, we need to keep on collecting dream bubbles. I hope that you'll continue to lend the Dream Spinners a helping hand, Fliff, for the fun and happiness of pixies and mortals alike. Wahoo. Sworn. So much shit in my inventory. I'll turn these on. Can't now. Cool. That's done. We'll just fucking do DD. Hopefully people will join. Okay, and now, I guess I just gotta go to the new one. Where is it? It's Mamook. And not getting any, what's it called? Any fucking prog at all today would be really annoying. Sure, I did all this already. Cultivating data, actually, let me see. Or maybe not. Endgear's tests on the crops are going well, but she's need for more materials if you're willing to lend a hand. Plants with unique etheric signatures, such as those in Cenote Jayunja, would likely make for the best candidates. A sampling of the algae there would almost certainly be a boon to her work. Might you be willing to go and collect some? Gold and stone findings, blah blah blah. Given the lack of direct sunlight here in the Jiga Heartland, the cooler temperatures of the soil continue to be a point of concern. Fermented fertilizer has proven more effective than we dared hope, which is why I would ask for you to help us procure more materials. For your part, I need you to catch a mudfish in the waters around Moshu Toral Zuj. They're fairly small, which makes them perfect for fish meal. I think I have done these. Stems the breaks. If you plan to be out and about, I don't suppose you could procure us some Najul stems from Golmajik Grove. Told the last batch you brought us yielded promising results, but Endgear requires more data, and more specimens for testing, of course. In any event, we'll have plenty of time to discuss her experience further when you return. Once you arrive at the Grove, tell Shilja I sent you, to supply you with the stems we need. Hooray. I thought the music was quieter today. Nice. Behold, necessary item. Cool. And we only P3 party, so hopefully people join. God, it's fucking 3 already. So quick. Stems. Oh no, the fish. Enjoy grinding up that fish. Goodbye. this area's music. Ooh. Birds. Dog ahead. Try to review the fucking the fight while I wait. Might as well. What the fuck is this?
Are you ready, kid?
What the fuck is this? This is in my recommended hours.
I can't hear you!
Interesting. This is bizarre.
뭐야? 저게 숨겨진 이야기야. 아무것도 안 하고 계속 그냥 걷기만 할 뿐이잖아.
속았네요.
Committed combining two things of no connection? Yeah, for real. I'll go back and hopefully I can find the fucking the end. Halfway. What the fuck? How do you even come up with this shit? Yeah, I'm gonna make a fucking very strange edit of Korean SpongeBob. Their mind is in an enigma. You know what this reminds me of? Oh my god, you know what this reminds me of? You guys remember the fucking Ronald McDonald fucking, oh my god, what the fuck is that song called? It's the fucking, it's the edit of some fucking Ronald McDonald commercial with, fucking, some, like, Toho music. Yeah. That's what this reminds me of. Ridiculous. Anyway, can I see what the thumbnail? This. No, it's gone. Anyway, that was the thumbnail, and I was intrigued by it. Hold on. Patchy the Pirate.
That's it? That's the
Persona 4 reveal trailer.
That was just a bunch of cheap walk cycles! What a rip!
Atlas.
Betrayed us!
Crazy. Alright, hold on. Where the fuck is... Let's go to M7S again. Let's do what we actually fucking opened this goddamn website to do now.
Warning, this guide features early strats. Better strats can and will be found if they haven't already, so be mindful. Hi guys, and welcome to a Hector lecture guide to the fight M7S. This is Hector.
This is Hector.
For this guide, you're going to want to use standard clock spots. You'll need corner positions for a couple mechanics. And finally, spreads. The fight starts with Brutal Impact.
Yeah,
this is a raid-wide that's going to hit for 6 total hits this time. Next up, the boss will cast Stone Ringer and spawn either a club or a sword. Just like in normal mode, the club means out, the sword means in. This will immediately get used with either Smash Here or Smash There. Smash Here targets the nearest player for a shared tank buster, so to deal with this, we dodge out, and then the tanks move in together with cooldowns. You can also take this with one tank with an invul. For Smash There and the club, we start out, and this time the party makes sure they get in the hitbox so the tanks are the furthest out. If when the boss casts Stone Ringer, we get the sword instead. For Smash Here, everybody starts in, and the party slides out afterwards so that the tanks are the nearest. For Smash There,
The only thing I really
everybody
need to pay
starts in,
attention to is
and the tanks slide out afterwards so that they're the furthest.
whatever the fuck it's called.
Whichever buster you get, this will be followed with Spore Sack, which is going to drop down 4 AoEs. These are then going to start to spread out vines, spawn more AoEs in a pattern that looks like this, as well as spawn some ads. Just to show you that while the vines can move in different directions, the only possible safe spots at the end of this are going to be what I originally showed, or this mirrored version. Now, this mechanic gets complicated because it's combined with something called Sinister Seeds, so I'm going to bring this to the chalkboard. Sinister Seeds is going to target 4 players with puddle AoEs, and 4 players with these pink AoEs that will eventually drop a Starburst AoE. The puddle players are going to bait 4 total puddles, while the Starburst AoEs are going to be in set positions and drop them where they're supposed to. Everyone's going to dodge these Starburst AoEs, while in light parties taking light party stacks. Afterwards, any puddles dropped are going to explode again, but much larger, so we need to avoid them. This mechanic is baited by proximity, sort of. The 4 nearest players are going to get one mechanic, and the 4 furthest are going to get the other mechanic, but as to who gets what, well, that's random. So now let's show you possible solves for this. There's 2 major plans, so I'm going to show you first the Toxic Friends or Raid plan version. In this version, you can solve it the same regardless of who gets what. So for this, when the boss casts Spore Sack, everybody stacks south. You wait for the AoEs to appear, and you slide into the safe spot in the south. While doing this, we make sure that our melees and tanks are the nearest player, and our healers and rangers are the furthest player, so that they correctly bait a roll together. Whichever players get the pink AoEs, they are always going to go to these exact spots, our corners that we discussed earlier. You're going to stand on the circle on the ground on the floor. Whichever players get the puddles, they need to run out to the corner, and then split up group 1 left, group 2 right. This does mean right now for melees that this is going to be a little bit of downtime. While baiting the puddles, tanks can start to pick up the ads. They can use tomahawks or whatever range attack they got and provoke to be able to grab aggro on them, to a piece preferably. Afterwards, everybody's going to dodge together east-west, take the light party stacks, and then immediately go opposite the corner you started, because that's going to be safe from all the puddles. Now here's Kindred Uptime. This avoids the downtime, but
I can ignore that. That's not what we're doing.
However you deal with the previous mechanic, we now need to deal with the ads. They are all going to be casting an interruptible cast. 2 of them are casting a donut, Winding Wildwind, and the other 2 are casting Crossing Crosswind, which is a cross AoE. The donut's more dangerous, as based on their positioning, sometimes there's no safe spot, so we want to deal with those first. Have your tanks use their interject. Hopefully your tanks can each interject 1, but if not, your Fizz range is the backup plan. They can use head graze to interrupt the other. With good DPS and cleave, you might be able to kill 1 or 2 of these ads before this goes off. However, if any of them are not dying, respect the AoE, dodge it, and then just kill them afterwards. If you don't kill the ads quick enough, they're going to start to cast Hurricane Force, which will serve as an enrage, so make sure to kill them. Afterwards, the boss likes to ice skate around as it clips through some of the ads, so don't be alarmed if the boss is moving weirdly. When you see Quarry Swamp, go hide behind one of the ads to line of sight it. We're then going to get 3 proximity AoEs as cameras come crashing down. Respect these. These hurt. There's a massive drop-off. If you are too near to them, you will take lethal damage very quickly. Wait until the first camera drops down, and then start to rotate in the same direction that the cameras spawn. Healers and tanks, watch out, see if you can mitigate anybody who takes extra damage here. You'll notice that the boss stopped spinning because in the middle of it cast Stone Ringer and spawned either a club or a sword. Have whichever tanks are dealing with this go in front of the boss and resolve the smash here or smash there. Here I'm showing a tank dealing it with Invul. Smash here so they go in. Immediately after this, have everybody stack up middle as Pulp Smash targets a healer with a stack. That's immediately followed by Protean Wave, so everybody goes out at their clock spots. There's a small out AoE as well with these, so make sure you get far from the boss. Finally, the boss will cast Neo Bombarian Special, and make sure that you're positioned all the way at the north, as you'll get knocked to the next arena. And we begin Phase 2. For all of Phase 2, be aware that True North is over on the left side of my screen. I've just oriented it this way so you can see things a little bit better. Head over towards the True North wall, as the boss will land untargetable, cling onto the wall, and then wait for a purple flash of an auto attack to know that the boss is targetable. From here, the boss will cast Stone Ringer, and we get either a club or a sword. Here it's a sword, so it's an in. They will then tether to one of the other 2 walls on the outside, and everybody needs to go near it this time because it's an inn. Dodge the inn, and immediately start to spread on either side of the boss. That's because the boss follows up with Glower Power very quickly. This is both a line AoE in front of the boss and spreads. For these side Glower Powers, where the boss is on one of the side pillars, we use these spread positions. The boss will follow this with Revenge of the Vines, which is a raid-wide, and then Thorny Deathmatch. This is going to have the top player in aggro get a vine, and since we're going to see these a lot throughout the fight, I want to explain them quickly. If you are near to the boss, you have the 1 tick of the debuff. This does not hurt very hard, but it's a very light damage over time. Go slightly further away, and it changes into a 2 tick. This hurts a little bit more, but is still perfectly fine even for non-tanks. Go very far away, and you're going to get a 3 tick. This is dangerous. 3 ticks can hit for up to 100k on non-tank players, and so too many ticks of this are going to kill people. Try to avoid 3 tick where you can. And never stretch the tether to the point where it becomes a 4 tick, as these are basically lethal every time that they tick. Be aware that since this tether is aggro-based, often can provoke if they want to take the tether off. The boss will cast Stone Ringer and load up either a club or a sword, and then we get Abominable Blink. This is a flare marker that will go on one of the top 2 players in aggro. Whichever tank does not get the flare should provoke so that they have the tether, and the flare tank can either go far with cooldowns, or they can just hide in the corner here while everyone else goes max melee. This attack hurts, so make sure that the tank uses plenty of cooldowns and that the party is also mitigated. Afterwards we get Spore Explosion, and this is just a standard 3-to-1 dodge. You might not always be able to do a 3-to-1 depending on the pattern, so you may have to settle for a 2-to-1 dodge. Dodge into one of the first AoEs, and as it happens, the boss will load up a Brutish Swing, so get ready to position, ready to dodge this. Here I'm going to show how the tanks and melees keep as much uptime as possible. They slide over to the far side, wait for the boss to go, immediately gap close, and then walk out of the AoE. The timing's tight, so don't have to do it if you find it a little scary. Immediately afterwards, spread for Glower Power. Same positions as before, just inverted. And Revenge of the Vines is a raid wire. Next up, the boss will cast Demolition Deathmatch. For this, we're going to get another Vine on our top player in aggro, but we're also going to get 2 proximity tethers that go onto the nearest player to any of the other 2 columns. Note that right now, these are able to be picked up by another player who just walks through the tether, so if somebody's positioned incorrectly, you can fix it. Once they change into vines, they can no longer be swapped. We'll get an Abominable Blink, and we'll deal with it the same way as before, with the tank with the flare in the corner. And then the boss will cast Strange Seeds, and this is what seems like a simple mechanic made very complicated that has a number of different solutions. So let's break this down on the chalkboard. First off, 2 at a time, players are going to get targeted for these Starburst AoE markers. This will always be 1 support and 1 DPS at the same time, and it repeats 4 times until all 8 players have been targeted. At the very end, either all supports or all DPS are targeted with a stack, and so we pair up. These will also drop Starburst AoEs, so we simply dodge out of them. And all of this would not be so complicated if it were not for the fact that one of our tanks and 2 other players of our choice are constantly tethered to walls. So there are like a dozen different solutions for this going around. I'm going to showcase for you Locked Seeds, which is the one that I personally did and found really consistent, but I'm also going to show quickly the EU's version of Fixed Seeds as well as Billy Billy. Pick whichever one your group finds most comfortable. For Locked Seeds. Now, if you don't like that, or if you're rating on Party Finder in EU almost exclusively uses what's called Fixed Seeds. Fixed Seeds is going to use these spots here, and one of our healers will pick up the true north tether. Our Fizz range is only ever going to use these 2 spots. They use the square for odd drops, and the circle for even drops, and they are just going to keep hopping square, circle, circle for the whole mechanic. Our healer is doing the same, if we look in the bottom left corner, with these 2 spots, and they similarly will keep swapping square, circle for the whole mechanic. Everybody else on the boss, we're going to split supports left facing the boss, DPS right facing the boss. So supports are going to be using these for their drops. DPS will be using these spots for their drops. And whenever the people on the boss are not dropping a seed, they hang out in the chill zone. This will be safe from any of the drops. So let's show this mechanic. 2 players get targeted, and this is the first drop, so we go to the squares. Now both of our tethered players far from the boss will swap to the circle automatically. The players targeted go out to the circles for the second drops, and everybody else hides in the chill zone. Third drop, so these go on squares. Fourth drop, so these go on circles. Afterwards, everybody can hide. The tethered players far go back to the squares, while everyone else can chill in the chill zone if they want. And then we're going to start moving towards our partner stack positions. For this, we're going to have the untethered healer in range go with the opposite role on their tether. This is quite a bit of movement for the caster, but with this pattern here, the caster was going to have to go over to this side of the arena anyways for the next mechanic, so it's actually helpful. The stacks go on, and we pair up like this. We're all out on the outer drop positions, which means everyone can either dodge to a circle or the chill zone. I really like this pattern because this is consistent. There's no possible way that things can get goofed up. There's no cursed patterns that can happen. It works the same way every time. If the boss is on this wall, these are the positions we're using instead. You'll notice that H2, who's tethered to the north wall, has the exact same positions, and everyone else just has inverted positions. The floor pattern is also inverted, so relative to the floor pattern, your position is exactly the same. And here would be the final pair positions. In this pattern here, the caster doesn't have to move as much.
Wahoo!
However you resolve this, be aware that the boss was loading up either a club or a sword in the middle of the mechanic. They'll tether one of the walls, and it's a brutish swing. Here I'm going to show them jumping to the north wall, just because while this is the same, the Glower power spreads afterwards are slightly different because they're now on the north wall. Spread like this. Heal up through the raid wide. And then prepare for a hard-hitting raid wide power slam, which will be our transition into phase 3. As we land down, you'll see that there's waymarks currently on this. You cannot place these initially, but anybody who's cleared the fight can place these waymarks, so if you jump into Party Finder and find somebody who's already cleared, they can probably give you these waymarks. The boss will land down, and you want to put your second pots and your 2 minutes into the boss to do some big damage. The boss will cast Brutal Impact, and this is now going to hit for 7 hits. Every cast after this will be an 8-hitter. The boss casts Stone Ringer to Stone Ringers, and we get a sword and a club, and one of them will start to glow alongside Brutish Swing. This is going to be an out from the wall that the boss is jumping to, but at the same time you'll notice that everybody's already started cheating towards the 1-4 side. It's because this will be followed up by a lariat, and the safe side for the lariat is always on the non-glowing weapon side, so in this case, the side of the sword. The boss casts the out, and make sure you've mitigated before this goes off, because immediately afterwards is an untelegraphed hard-hitting raid wide. Position for the lariat. Again, the side that has a weapon is always the safe side. And then immediately the boss will cast Brutish Swing again, and so we need to position in. We're already going to start to cheat towards spread positions for this, because immediately afterwards we get a Glower power, and so we're going to spread like this to dodge it. The boss will follow this with Slaminator. This can be shared with the entire group, but just have a tank involve it, and they can take it solo. We then get a Brutal Impact for 8 hits, and then a Stone Ringer into Smash Here, Smash There combo, like from Phase 1. Now the big one, Debris Deathmatch. At the end of the cast, 4 proximity tethers, 1 from each cardinal wall, and we want these to go onto the range. From this point onwards, this is basically a hard body check mechanic, because if one of these ranged dies, the tether will snap onto a melee, and it will likely kill them with a 4-tick before they even have time to react. The boss will cast Spore Sack, and we get a similar set of AoEs. Simply slide out of these. And now we're gonna...
Alright. damage. I hope they're ready.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! The challenger's down! Is this the end? They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing! Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around! Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Oh,
he's just rival flying! What fearsome strength! Take it outside. The brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around! Challenger, rise it again! Can they turn this around?
Nice. Fantastic.
Oh, we should just rival flying! What fearsome strength! Take it outside. The brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Brutal blow, but the contender is standing. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
What the fuck did I get killed
The
by?
challenger's down! Is this the end? They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing! The challenger, rise it again! Can they turn this around? Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around! at this rival flying! What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building! He's bounding from wall to wall. Oh no, that was too much for the Challenger!
Have fun.
The rooftop is caved in! Such devastation! We'll send cameras in there at once!
Why?
The destruction appears to have started a fire!
Ow. Oh my god.
Alani, the brute bomber must still be in there somewhere. A punishing attack! Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Not both of them fucking involve me, bro.
What a thrilling battle this! And it rages on!
I went the wrong way.
Mechanic, because if one of these ranged dies, the tether will snap onto a melee, and it will likely kill them with a 4-tick before they even have time to react. The boss will cast Spore Sack, and we get a similar set of AoEs. Simply slide out of these. And now we're going to dodge these, but where possible, we want to do it without our ranged players stretching their tethers too far, so the best thing for them to do would be to go to the corner. If you go to the corner, it should stay as a 2-tick, so it won't hurt very hard. R2 right now is likely getting a 3-tick, and taking very heavy damage and might die from it.
I went the
Where possible, have your tanks throw short cooldowns each on one of the ranged players to try to increase the chance everyone survives. While this is going off, we're going to get all supports or all DPS targeted with a stack, and we take these back to our Cardinal and drop these in pairs.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing by. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around? Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around! The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Yeah, that's about what I figured. Ridiculous. I'm just gonna spam that. Fuck it. Whatever. I'm not gonna have enough fucking time before I gotta leave. Very cringe, very lame. I hate Party Finder. I'm sick of this shit. Goddamn. Oh well. Fucking, what can I do? 4. I got 20 minutes. Not much. I guess I can do some dailies. Do MSQ roulette. I'd rather do Alliance Target roulette. Hopefully I get something good. I love Party Finder. It's so good. how long were we in the fucking party? Fucking half an hour? We saw a fucking prog once. How many pulls did we do? 4 pulls, and only one of those we saw fucking prog point. Incredible. I love that. It's my favorite. Amazing. On the head. What? Yeah, this fun. Having a great time. That's not what I'm doing. It's looking. Hopefully, we'll get into the tank and we can get in for like 20 minutes. That's fine. About I expected it to be. Means I could potentially stay a little bit over 4, but definitely not trying to fucking cut it close like that. Yeah, shit's really annoying.
If you position these nicely on the wall, they should leave clean, safe spots before they even have time to react. The boss will cast Spore Sack, and we get a similar set of AoEs. Simply slide out of these. And now we're going to dodge these, but where possible, we want to do it without our range players stretching their tethers too far, so the best thing for them to do would be to go to the corner. If you go to the corner, it should stay as a 2-tick, so it won't hurt very hard. R2 right now is likely getting a 3-tick and taking very heavy damage and might die from it. Where possible, have your tanks throw short cooldowns each on one of the range players to try to increase the chance everyone survives. While this is going off, we're going to get all supports or all DPS targeted with a stack, and we take these back to our cardinal and drop these in pairs. If you position these nicely on the wall, they should leave clean, safe spots. Again, have your healers in range go more to the side rather than in to minimize the chance that they get a 3-tick of the tether. You don't want to stretch those vines too long. While this is going off, have your tanks take aggro each on the adds. Main tank should take the north and west add, off tank should take the south and east add. Afterwards, our range are going to go back onto the wall, and main tank and off tank are going to position northwest and southeast to be able to position the adds like you see here. Don't need to worry about the adds doing anything, don't even need to damage them this time because they're going to get petrified and then instantly killed before we need to actually do anything. The boss will start to cast Quarry Swamp, and now the trick is, we need everybody to be able to line of sight the boss. When the tanks move to hide, one of the adds is going to move and the safe spot for the range players will change. So to keep this consistent, have your tanks always dodge north-south for this. This means that healers can expect that their add's going to rotate a little bit clockwise just before the attack, and so they can anticipate it. If done correctly, the adds get petrified, and any instance of damage after that will instantly kill them, so you don't need to worry about DPSing them down. Afterwards, we position for Sinister Seeds. Range players all go to the far left side of their wall, while the tanks and melees are going to stack up northwest. Just like before, there's 2 possible patterns. Here I'm going to show with ranged players getting puddled.
Only 15 minutes. Just gonna leave. Rather than fucking deal with, you know. Unfortunate, very lame, but whatever. I would have liked to get a little bit more in, but that's PF. You wait for like a fucking hour, and then, you know. Hopefully I'll be able to get some, actually, I think I'm off tomorrow. But tomorrow we have fucking Magic, so I don't know when I'm going to be live tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to get up earlier to IFB, a fucking fat minute ago. I'm going to try to get up earlier to try to go to meet up with one of my friends. But I'm not sure when I'll be home. I'm not sure when I'll stream. And then likely I'll stream until like fucking 7 or 8 when people start getting here. There's not really much I can fucking do at this point though, which sucks. I can check my retainers, but yeah, oh well. Is there anyone live that I want to rate right now? Is Minta live? Okay, we can go raid Minta. What are they doing right now? Elden Ring DLC. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, we'll go over there. So many random fish. Alright, let's go say hi to Minta. There's a raid message. Ooh, that's not it. There's a raid message if you're subbed. If not, use that one. Discord, Twitter, YouTube links. And yeah, I'll try to be live tomorrow. Hopefully around noon. We'll see. I'm not sure. It depends on. Oh, God, I need to get gas tomorrow too. I'm not sure. Honestly, probably more likely around like 1 tomorrow. Noon or 1. Hopefully I'll be here, but we'll see. Yeah, that's all I got. I gotta go to work. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have been here a little longer, but I woke up late. That's fine. Anyway, that's all I got. Have a good night. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.